Very last one I want to talk about, this is one that I talked about in the video before, and that's going to be a dart head. Okay, you can use this kind of anywhere, but now we're not doing this like we do during the summer, like I've talked about before, where I'm shaking that bait and I'm picking it up, letting it fall, and they're just hammering it as it falls. We're not doing all that. We're keeping things very, very simple. You guys who fish a lot of bluff walls, I'm throwing that bait out there, I'm letting it hit the water. As soon as it does, I'm clicking the bell and letting that bait just kind of glide back to the boat super slow. Every now and again, I'll give it a little shake. The main thing is you don't want to have slack in that line, because when they hit that bait, a lot of times they'll get it and they're gone. Okay, they're slowly swimming off with it and you'll never know it. And so you swapping over that medium heavy rod, loosening up that drag, okay, where you still have that stiff rod, you still have the stiff line, the whole 9 yards, you can feel everything, but you're not going to pull that bait away when you officially, or initially feel that strike. There's a few baits that I really like to use. That Zoom Tiny Fluke, that's a great one when I'm around, like maybe I'm fishing a pond or something like that, and I've got tons of fish that are feeding on brim and crawfish and stuff like that. That's going to be perfect. That green pumpkin, nice. Now, one of the things that I do like better is that Demiki Armor Shad. Okay, I typically like to go with the clear version, because if I'm dealing with super clean water and these fish are feeding on threadfin or anything like that, that's typically when I want to go with something very, very natural, something that, they have a hard time making it out like, okay, is that something real or is that not something real? And the whole time you're keeping it super, super subtle. Now the other one's kind of like a Ned head modification. So the other one that I'm going to put on that darter head is going to be a Ned worm, some type of Ned worm, whatever you prefer to use. Another great one, like I talked about earlier, was that Yum Ned. You can put that on there, it'll keep that bait pointing up. But I actually like to use something like the Robo Worm or the Z-Man or something like that on the darter head, simply because it's going straight down, and once it hits bottom, it's going to be falling over. You can slightly hop that bait off bottom. You can kind of just slowly twitch it. It's kind of a super, super finesse way to get a ton of bites, no matter where you're at.